It's in the same spot pretty much that it was yesterday. I first saw it back out here about 20 minutes ago. I think it's about 6:30. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself situated where I can just hold the camera still. It'll get still for a little bit, and then it'll float off and start moving a different direction, and then it'll kind of float back where it was. It's so weird. It looks like these weird bolts of light coming off of it, like lightning almost, or something like coming off of an electric light bulb that Tesla had, but they're not pulsating. Those beams of light are like, I don't know, like they look almost kind of like tentacles of light just sticking out of the center of the bright light, the orb or whatever it is. It's crazy. And occasionally it kind of turns a little bit or something, and you can see like red, green, and kind of bluish or silver lights. It's hard to describe, but I've never seen anything like this. Sorry, I think I was in an ant pile. Something was biting my foot. But there's several behind me too, but this one just is the closest. And it's right outside of my door. I'm standing just to the left of the big oak trees out here at our house. Hopefully you can see this on a computer and not look at it on just your phone, because it's going to be kind of hard to see on your phone. I did 1.4x zoom. I'm going to try a little bit more of a zoom and see if it works or not and you can see anything, but I don't know how good my video quality will be. Let's try this. This is almost a 3x zoom. Sorry, I'm getting positioned again. It's moving. And it's pulsating again. It'll move to the right, and now it's moving back to the left. It's so weird. It's just kind of like it's stationary, and it's just kind of surveilling something almost. There's actually an airplane going to fly right underneath it. That's crazy. The airplane's probably not, but about several hundred feet underneath it. There's some kind of an orb coming up from down lower now that's red or orange. It's not an airplane. It's one of these other orbs that I saw coming from one of them ones yesterday. It's so weird. You can probably see it. It's kind of on the lower part of the screen, just underneath the big bright light at the top that we've been watching. Let's see what this other one's doing. There's one that's been right there that I've noticed too. It's a little bit further away, but it's looking the exact opposite direction. If you just kind of walk out here, you'd think it's a star or maybe an airplane, but it's stationary and it hardly moves. It moves around some, and it's got sometimes a little beam of light that comes off of it. Well, you can see it's kind of shining its light a little bit now. it's got those same weird beams of light coming off of it that this other thing does. I don't know what this stuff is, but I almost wonder if it's just stuff like the government's using for surveillance on us now. Because people are seeing these all over the world from what I'm understanding on the internet. Man, the lights on these things when they're kind of just slowly turning and sitting in the sky and like not moving, it's just so weird. If you could see it in person, you'd understand better. You need to come out one night and see this stuff while it's been going on probably for several weeks or a month as far as I've kind of noticed, but I never paid much attention until just yesterday because I saw some videos about stuff like this and I was like, you know what, I've seen some weird stuff kind of that I hadn't thought was normal, like it's always been there. This last month I kind of noticed these last, I guess, several days that these lights are there every night and it's like they're not stars. It's weird. It's like, and I was watching them and it's like it started moving. Both of them. They go through these little phases where they'll kind of sit for a while and then this one's going now. It's starting to float off to my left. And it'll kind of float somewhere and stop and then it'll float right back where it was. It's so weird. Sorry, I didn't have that aimed very good in the center. But you can see it's up just above the tree line. That one looks like it's probably a couple miles away. And this one, it looks like it's, shoot, I wouldn't guess it's more than half a mile or less from here. And if it's that big this close, it looks to be fairly decent size, whatever it is. Right now it's just going up and down. Now it's descending. Oh wow, it's moving kind of quick then. And then it started to just kind of circle. That was weird. I could see some like flashes of light on the tops of the trees. It kind of seems like it's getting a little closer this direction now. It's bobbing around. This is so weird, Jason. Look at the way it moves. Up and down and left and right all of a sudden. It's just strange. And there's lights flashing on top of the trees again when it's... Jason, I don't know what this is. Now the beams of light are coming off of it real strong. It almost looks like it's coming closer this way. The light's flashed on the trees again. That is so weird. There's not a cloud in the sky. These things don't make any noise either. It's completely silent. Man, the way this thing moves in the sky is strange, Jason. All right, we'll see if you can get